Just being real as a man, most of us don't even know how to love one deeply, as full as possible, with our soul and unconditionally. You know what I mean? And then you talking about adding a second and third wife in there. Don't get me wrong. Now, like I said, when I was younger and I was in my flesh, man, I was thinking the same way about like, well, you got one woman who got the kids at home, she taking care of the kids. Got the other wife, she can be helping, you know what I mean, like with the business and out in the world doing that stuff, man. So it's really about productivity, and so we can build as a community. The idea and the concept of like polygamy, man, having multiple women and multiple wives like that, without being disrespectful to nobody, man, all I say is like when I was a boy, when I was a young man, and my flesh controlled my beliefs and my mindset and like what I wanted, my desires, it made the most sense in the world. And I used to try to like vouch for it, and I used to try to like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I got to see how I can like try to. The day I get married, I'm gonna try to sneak that little bug in there. Like that's what I. But as I grow up, man, as a grown man, as a man with two sons, a daughter, a beautiful wife that I love and I'm committed to, and once you know a woman, like you really know like the responsibility, the intention, and just the depth of a woman, you don't need more than one, bro. Like just being real as a man, most of us don't even know how to love one deeply, as full as possible, with our soul and unconditionally. You know what I mean? And then you talking about adding a second and third wife in there. It just be all flesh desire. It be all some way or another, and the sexual desires, the fun and the idea, because that's the only place it really makes sense. There's more than enough women in this world for everybody to have their own man and woman. And so it's like that don't even like that fall apart if you want to use that to justify polygamy. The concept of like the whole productivity, like it make more sense for like being productive. I got one wife that can be with the kids, homeschooling the kids, taking care of the kids, cooking. This wife, you know what I mean, growing the food, da da da. Another wife, she helping me with the business. Like these arguments that I done actually been a part of myself. Like I said, when I was younger, trying to like make it make sense. And as a grown man now, man, like having my house in order, understanding that, bro, if you need multiple women to be doing all of that, y'all doing too much or y'all lazy. Because your wife, one woman, can homeschool your children, can educate your kids. With all these resources, technology, and information we got now, one woman can take care of them kids and have the food situated, and still have time to take care of herself. And then as a husband, you go out, you the breadwinner, you go out and get the bag, you go out and get the business cracking to where you can support your family and then bring in help like assistance or something like that to make it easier and more efficient. But to go have a whole nother woman you need to be having sex with, bro, like man, who you fooling? Like that's why the debate is so funny, man. Like dudes just gotta call it what it is, but it's just a sexual thing, it's just a fleshly thing. I can't control my flesh as good as I need to or want to. So I'm gonna justify having another wife and another option. Cause because like even the productivity thing is like, you ain't telling me the women in this era with all these resources, knowledge, and information and access to stuff can't make it more efficient and make it doable compared to women back in the days, like in those old eras, compared to men and women and families back in that era. Man, woman got it locked down. She got the food, she got the household. Man, go out, make the money, build a business, make it happen, bring the bacon home. You feel me? So, like, man, just cut the BS and just say what it really is. But you just want to have multiple options. So it eliminates the excuse to go out and cheat if I got multiple women that's already in agreement in the house. That's what it all come down to. But to that, I say, man, as a man, you got to be able to control your flesh. You got to be able to be disciplined. You got to be able to grow in love and find that value in your wife to where you ain't got to go out and bounce around and have multiple options. You gonna see it, bro. But I learned this recently. I heard somebody drop that nugget. I stole it from them. So, but your wife got to be the only standard of beauty for you. When you start looking around and seeing what another woman got, it's easy to compare, but she ain't yours and she ain't gonna never be yours. I got one wife. I only got one definition of standard of beauty. Whatever my wife look like. Everybody else, man, that is what it is. That's somebody else lady or that's somebody else potential wife. But what I think is beautiful, my wife, what she look like, keep it there. Cause you can't just being real, even if you follow, like for me, if you follow in the Bible, how can you be married or have one woman desire another woman to when you go and marry her and bring her into the house without lusting or committing some form of adultery, you feel me? By even doing all of that. So right then and there, you gotta go against what my beliefs and understanding is biblically, you gotta go against what God defines and what Christ told you not to do to even go get another wife. You had to lust after her, you had to go get her, and you had to, you know what I mean, knock her off to then make her your wife. So it's just like you stepping over all the lines just to make another woman your wife, to justify having multiple wives. That don't even make sense. This is what, to me, this is what really kill all of it is I ain't heard a man that's like pushing for the polygamy and the multiple women thing, or even a woman. I have yet to see somebody with kids address it from that perspective of like, all right, bro, how would you feel a dude come to your house is you know he wants your daughter to be his second or third wife. It's just like, what would you say to a young man that got that on his mind and your daughter considering that? Come on, bro. All the logic would come out and all the foolery would go to the side of like, nah, man, how can this man truly love you and give you all you need as a woman? How can he really pour into you and keep your cup full and love you and unconditionally, like, you know, put you for, like, how can he sacrifice and, you know, how can he make that work for you if he got two other wives? It don't even make sense. If my son ever came to me with that argument, bro, all it takes to provide, be there for, live, nurture, support, love, and like really be with one woman. Where you finna like? Just help me understand where you finna find the time and the energy and the resources, and like where is it gonna make sense for you to do this for multiple women, son? You want to marry multiple wives? So it wouldn't make sense from that perspective. And just think about it like that. Like it's one of them things where if everybody did it, what would be the benefit of it? Like if everybody started having multiple women, dog, you know how like we wouldn't get nowhere, man. And the Bible don't justify it. The Bible don't back that up, man. Like the Bible say, love. A man is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church. Christ ain't got multiple churches. It's one. It's one group of believers. So you can't devote your life and really be committed as a husband to multiple women, bro. That's just my stance. You can agree or don't agree, but that's just what I feel on it.